evening all. Welcome to Phoenix Credits ARSE, because this is what we now desire. We work every day and night for that Phoenix Credit goodness. The daily missions are fun, I must admit. We're having a real blast doing them. Some of them are really easy, actually, I've got to admit. The difference between hard missions and challenging missions is a difference between a baby dressed up in a pair of Mike Tyson shorts and Mike Tyson beaten up and his testicles smacked with a cricket bat and then told, go crazy, Mike. That's the difference. That is the difference, if ever there was a difference. So, yeah. This, I've got to admit, the fun, though, is just incredibly fun. It is a lot of amusement to fight the challenging missions because it's just so... I don't know, they really do force teamwork. There's probably a load of people out there who do challenging missions solo on their own because they've got all the gold loot, because they went to Reddit and read all the stuff and now they know what to do. Then good on you. I hope you enjoy Far Cry when you move to that game in a week, because what's the point in that? Seriously, just play the game. Experience the game and discover the game as you go. Why go and ruin it by finding out all the best stuff here and there? I like to use hearsay. I don't go and read gaming forums, actually. I mean, I think the only one I ever did that on was maybe Elite, I think. Only because I was just curious on certain factors, like where are certain planets and so on. But I don't care. With the Division, I want to experience it myself. So, you know, I'm kind of bemused by the whole thing that people would just, you know, right, so, okay, I need that, right, done. I've got all gold, okay, done, right, what's the next game? And it's like, well, take your time, brah, take your time. You know, if you get like a beautiful cake served to you, you don't wolf it down it. Well, you probably do. So, anyway, playing some pretty fun missions again. Let's talk about the gear situation. Pretty much geared up now. I think the Phoenix credits are helping a lot. I've got to admit, the Dark Zone exploits are pretty fun as well. I don't mean exploits, I mean, you know, kind of, you know, events, if you like. Because we're basically able to get, like, you know, good... I mean, I think I extract, like, 30 purples now. And that gives me about 100,000 credits each time. I went and bought the Prakesh, if that's the right one. I hope I haven't just said something rude and insulting, but the Prakesh light machine gun, it's like a heavy AK. Brilliant. You know, it doesn't make sense, basically. Let me explain it. It's a gun... a light machine gun that's worth 480,000 credits, so $500,000 on this gun. It looks like, as I joked with the gang, it looks like something that Bin Laden probably hung over his mantelpiece, because it's that kind of gold embossed AK-47 sort of looking gun. It was total bilge when I tried it. Literally, I would rather throw my shoes at the enemies than use that gun, until I realised actually it has some pretty nice bonuses. But more importantly, in a gang like this, it's actually really good because it can use it creates suppression. And when you're fighting a sniper and you're trying to sneak around a sniper, I think actually every gang needs an LMG, because what it does, it just creates suppression. So you can make them keep their head down while you flank around and kill them. So actual tactics, no less. That's right, actual tactics. And I've got to admit, it looks pretty badass. It is a gold gun as well, but it's just, you know, just a shame. It was a choice between that and Cassidy. And if you don't know, Cassidy is a gold double-barrel shotgun. It looks pretty badass, but again, I was probably a bit... you know, would I rather have a light machine gun that maybe could do something, or a shotgun that just definitely won't? And I think I picked the right decision. I think I did go with the right weapon. So sadly, we'll bring you some footage of that. And again, you can only do so much in the week. You don't want to spam. But as you can see, pretty much still using the range of guns that I had from way back. These are my kind of better purple ones. I still think that the best combination at the moment is just picking the mission and then obviously using sniper if you can, but SMG and assault rifle for the Dark Zone works pretty well for me, I must admit. And I think it's just because it's about getting regular, you know, DPS down on a target. Most of the time in the Dark Zone, you're not necessarily given the luxury of snipe time unless you're in one of the open areas. Again, you kind of have to adjust to the area, I would say, but for myself, in the Dark Zone particularly, SMG and assault rifle works pretty well. It's a shame about shotguns. Let's talk about that. Shotguns are just absolute bollocks in this game. I mean, literally just capital bollocks, because they just don't do what they should do. Do you know what I mean? Shotguns to me are something that I should be able to get close like this and then just start raining in bullets. But as you can see, I'm using a sniper rifle because it's just the better gun. You know, it just hits better, and you can get headshots, etc. So for me, I think shotguns need a bit of love. I would love to have seen proper AA-12 style guns. I'm told they're not in the game, so I'm very upset. But something like that would be good. I've got the Marine Super 90 on me, which is like a kind of, I guess, you know, sort of, it's not a pump action, let's say, but it's still not like that kind of bang, 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 bang a gun. It's just not. It's nothing like it. So quite annoying. I think shotguns are just a forgotten element of this game, and I think particularly as the things like the tunnel missions or DLC come, you're going to have good shotguns for those kind of things. So post in the comments, tell me a good shotgun that you found and maybe what mods you fit to it to make it good. I don't know. I'm just not feeling the shotgun love. All of the other guns make perfect sense to me. The one gun that doesn't make any sense to me is the shotgun, because it just feels as if there's just not the right damage. It doesn't feel like it does the right stuff. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, probably not. But anyway, so there we go. So that's my kind of experience so far. I still think the best gun is the assault rifle, even though on paper the SMG is better. I just find that having like 50 shots is a lot better than having 37, which you go through incredibly quickly, which is quite annoying. So for me, I would say the assault rifle is probably better. Post in the comments, what's your ideal combo? What gun are you running? What mods are you running on it? You know, what's your style? Because I would be curious to know how you play, because for me, I think the LMG was something I never even considered. Now I've got this weird gold AK, Bin Laden's AK, let's call it. It seems pretty good, and I got to admit, on paper it looks complete rubbish, but after playing it, yeah, it has a role, and it's just there to suppress snipers and people in cover and so on. So, you know, it's working for me. I would also say, you know, I'm interested to know what people are running in terms of equipment. As you can see here, we adjust our equipment on the fly quite often now. I do wish there was a shortcut way to do this. It would be lovely as we get firebombed continually. It would be lovely if we could have some form of, you know, ability to quickly redo your gear on the fly. I would kill for that, because it would be nice if you could just have a shortcut key. I bet the PC's got this now I think about it, but you know, the controllers don't. So it just feels like it needs pressing the up button, and you can quickly set which abilities you want. Maybe that's something that we could do. I don't know. But we'll see. So I think just generally, as we kill the dude from afar, look at that. Boosh, nice. And a lovely purple. Very nice. I think there is a huge amount to do. I'm just still completely enjoying the game. I'm still enjoying exploring more than anything. I am actually walking around the map, picking up all the phone things. I'm actually going to go and do that once I've done this blabby talky bollocks. I'm going to go and actually just get a bloody good cup of tea, a cheeky piece of cake, and go and actually sit and basically play the game, just walking around picking up all the phone records. I'm going to try and get all the drones, because I want that top. I want to, you know, to enjoy the top. And by the time you see this fair video through your eyeballs, I should have it. So fingers crossed. I think as well we're going to have to look at the PvP and the Dark Zone rather, because I'm only level 35 at the moment. I think I would like to get to level 50 to unlock those gold blueprints. That would help a huge amount. I'm excited about that actually, because then Dark Zone credit starts to buy Dark Zone golds. So that's going to be pretty good as well. So I'm excited about that. And there's just so much to do still. And I think I've even seen on the map in the bottom right corner something appeared, a new mission style that just said incursions coming soon. Went to explore because I'm a nosy bastard, and it was basically a tunnel. So you dropped into a sewer tunnel, and then there was a locked door. So, you know, I'm pretty excited about that, I must tell you. So for me, I think there's still a huge amount to come with this game. I'm excited about the DLCs probably more than anything, because it just feels as if this is like the game like Destiny was supposed to be. And I do feel that. You know, firstly, it's not space elves and shit like that. It's just a good story. And I think secondly, the gun game is very good. The loot tables are pretty good. The fact that it's got crafting in it as well is nice. So you actually would go and collect resources and stuff. It just seems to work. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And I must admit, I've never had a game like this before grab me. It's grabbed me more than dust. So yeah, we're going to stick playing this game for a while, because it is just a huge amount of fun. Just the group fights we do. Just a word on that. I would stress, don't play this game solo. The solo game versus the group game is a world apart. And I know, you know, if you don't have people playing this with you, then just hit us up. We have a community, the SquadB community, and we always have gangs running. You know, we literally always have a full gang. So, you know, you're more than welcome to come join that. You know, just say hello. That's all you've got to do. We usually have a party open. If you don't want to talk, that's fine. If as long as you're good, I'm kidding. But you know, just come play, have some fun. I think the game is totally enriched by the fact that if you play it solo, it must be so soul-crushing, the fact that it's just this endless Slayer game that you play, whereas we're playing this incredibly tactical, strategic game where basically, you know, the role you play changes significantly. So, you know, definitely recommend you join the SquadB community. Just thought it'd be good to show this at the end, just because I think people were interested in it. It just shows certainly the DPS and the health and skill power and so on. As you can see, I've pretty much made this character a glass cannon now. Not so much, I guess, because health, there is quite a bit of health there. But and as of today's build, which again is the 19th of March, so this is probably a week out of date, my current fit is pretty much around 120 DPS, 1000 DPS with that Vector ACR. I'd say it's about 80k health, which is still quite low, but the skill power's come up because I would say the skill power is probably a bit too low on this build already. So as you can see, you know, that customization, you know, fitting, if you like, is pretty key. And I think for me, because I don't use skills necessarily at all for damage, the skill power is not too important because, you know, for me, the support station will work or not. But for, you know, particularly at the moment, the DPS for these missions is absolutely critical, but a little bit of survivability helps. So maybe post in the comments, tell me what your primary firearms, stamina and electronics are. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you next time.